Hello, I'm Nick, and in this video I'll be giving you a quick look at a level that I built using the Unreal Development Kit. Now, before I get started, I just want to make sure that I have selection mode on so that I don't accidentally nudge anything, and I also want to turn autosave off so that I don't get interrupted when recording. Now, as you can see, this level has sort of like a factory feel to it, if you will, or like a workshop. So before I jump into the game, I would like to show you some interesting features that you may not notice from the ground floor, like these, well, I guess you could say tube lights and some wires hanging in the ceiling, and a beam across the room, and some cool looking supports. Alright, let's move on, jump into the game. Now, before I show you the map, I'm gonna set my movement speed just to make it easier to show the level off, so that I don't blaze through it, and set my sensitivity to a bit lower. Alright, this first room here, we have, like I said, a factory, or maybe a workshop, or someplace you would, you know, store stuff. Like we have some crates and some barrels and a fuel tank that I fenced off just to make it feel a bit more dangerous, and we have some a few hoses here, and some pipes, and a valve, and some spider webs, and just some general stuff to make it feel like a workshop place, I guess. Oh, we also have this cool cauldron here that seems to have spilled something on the floor, and it's dried and gives it a cool look. And we have some spare parts and stuff. And of course, as you can see, this is the entrance. It doesn't really do anything right now, but it gives you sort of like a starting point, if you will. And we have some nice little features along the walls, across the ceiling, some cool static meshes, just giving you a general feel of a place you would work in, I guess. Now, the lighting, as you can see, I've put some yellow glow wall lights up on the walls, and at the top, like I showed you, I have these cool tube lights, and it sort of gives you a nice, interesting contrast to the room, where you have this bluish, whitish glow across the ceiling, and the lower you get this yellow looking glow. Makes it more interesting, I think. Alright, moving on. As you can see in front of you, there's a door, and I've actually scripted this door in Kismet, and used Matinee to just make a keyframe animation just to make it move. And I've also applied a cool opening and closing sound to it, like such. And you'll hear the closing sound in just a minute. Just before I move into this next room, I just want to mention that I made a post-processing volume just to give this next room a bit of a different feeling from this first workshop area. So as I move into this room, you can see it starts to get a bit cooler, a bit more bluish. Gives you a nice contrast, and fits really well with this awesome looking water tank here. Alright, let's close the door by moving away from it, and you can hear the closing sound, which I think fits really well with this area, by the way. And we have some nice supports along the walls, some cool looking wall lights, giving this almost entirely blue area a bit of a yellow feel to it as well. And we have some pipes running along the wall up into the ceiling, and along the ceiling the door there, and we have some grates above the pipes and some wires up there, and this cool looking circular well, I guess you could say lamp or light, giving this almost this entire room a blue glow, which is really cool, I think. Alright, also I would like to mention this pile here. As you can see, the floor, I wanted to give this this level a bit of a lived-in feel, a feel where you would suspect they didn't put too much effort into making this place look really slick and nice, and just as you can see, some of the tiles are a bit above the others, and I would suspect this this pile of rocks here was excess tiles left over from making the floor, just to make it a bit interesting and to fill out this corner. And we have some pipes along the walls here as well, and let's move around these generators, because behind it there's a rocket launcher in front of this wall panel here. And as we all know, rocket launchers make everything better when you have them. That's just a fact. Alright, let's move up these stairs and up on this walkway. I put some nice little well, railings to make it feel a bit more complete. Moving on to the this doorway here with some blinking lights on it, and into this corridor with some tube lights along the ceiling. I made this room to I could have just connected the next room, as you see over there, with this room, but I wanted to give the level a bit of a sort of break up the flow in size, and make it feel a bit different in each area. So that's why I created this room, or this corridor. And you see it's got some wires on the, maybe you don't, yeah, got some wires on the walls and some pipes and stuff. Moving on to the next area. Now this is what I called the observation room, slash the well, I guess conjunction or junction. As you can see, we have two doors here, and I created these to make give this room sort of like a mirror effect, to make the place feel a bit bigger, like as if there could be something more behind there, even if there's not right now. There's just, you can't walk through here. And we have some supports here as well, and some trims actually. Alright, moving on. We have this great big window here, and I added this in just to make the room feel bigger, as with these doors. I just even though it's really narrow, and also to give you sort of an insight into the next room, which is what I call the, well, I guess the dig site or excavation site. And you see this cool looking portal thing over there, which is, I suspect, why they would dig into this mountain here. And looking up, you can see these, well, I guess it's pretty hard to see, but these wires across the ceiling, and one there with the light on, and some cool, interesting stuff, just to make it feel a bit more real, I guess. And let's jump off this walkway. I added this pump station, and I walled it off with some wire fence here, just to make it feel a bit more, well, more dangerous, hazardous, I guess. And as always with all dig sites, we have some crates and some barrels and water tank and some interesting stuff. And of course this is probably a dangerous thing over here, so we've well, blocked it off so you can't get in there, by accident at least. Yeah, and as you can see, I added some spotlights to make it feel a bit more vulnerable, I guess, as there wouldn't be any natural light inside a cave or a mountain. And you can always play around with these crates, it's always fun. Maybe stack them on top of each other. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. That's gonna conclude this very brief look at a very small level, just to give you an idea of what I thought about when making this. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and hope that I sparked your interest a little, and made you want to see some more. Hopefully the next level will be a bit bigger, and maybe it won't be a linear level. Anyway, hope you'll come back for more, and thanks for watching.